Okay, I'm a little bit tired here. So we got game 6, which would be game 1 of the finals. Okay, so we have a area scale skeleton king. Jofi on the skeleton king, Nantanor on the scale, and of course Tsubaki on her area. Over here we have Y on the Melina, 229 on the lizard, and Balamja on the fox. Looks like they're gonna have the fox sneak around. They're gonna try to gank a scale. No, he goes back. Jofi doing something over here. He's gonna go steal their stuff. Mid matchup is Lizard versus Area. Skeleton King going on the Fox here. This is a great matchup for Jofi. The skeleton, he's actually gonna take him down here. His blink goes backwards. Okay, took him down. Area versus Lizard is not a matchup you see often. I'm just gonna say that. Tsubaki has a very interesting way of playing middle. It's so, like, it's friendly almost. I don't know how to say it. Like, it's not bad. It's just nothing like I would play. Melina hitting level 2 before scale. We banned Melina when I played because I had the intention of picking scale. I think Melina's like scale's hard counter. She can cancel it. If she leveled her ice, she would cancel that. Melina's ice comes out, gets the kill onto the scale. She gets death rate here. Melina stuns him. She can now most likely escape if the skeleton wasn't there. Skeleton is going back to invade the Fox's spiders. Area going back mid.
Ready to strike.
If he wanted to be annoying, he would buy a ward and just take that ward out. That way he couldn't flip farm. He does steal the bear. He needs to get out though. The lizard is coming for him. He realizes this. He's TPing. He has a ward right here, so he knows if mid comes up. That is actually really smart. Melina ganking area. She's just trying to sap this XP. I like how they don't really have like a set mid, because they don't really need it with that demo. Drags creeps into the tower and misses one. Skeleton going back top. Fox taking bottom. So far, game is actually fairly even in terms of the economy. It's going to be a fight going down here. Scale jumps in. I'm going to be forced to retreat here. Not before she tries to get some last hit. She might die for this. She is getting chased. Death Ray is out of range. She comes around 2 stuns. She didn't need to do that. She does go in. She's within range now. She's gonna die. Looks like Lizard is about to get ganked. He gets rooted. He waited for the scale. Now he's going in. Silence dives the tower. And he makes it out. Meanwhile, Fox is still farming. They just need to get this Fox to a strong level. Which is, I think they understand that. Fox hasn't come down to any fights.
Ready to strike.
Melina gonna go... She's just waiting. Yeah, I see that. She's gonna go make a move. So I wanted to wake up a little bit earlier, but my alarm did not go off. I think I forgot to set it or something. I know I set it to like 7:30, but it didn't. I don't think I turned it on. Lena getting death raid. Gonna get busted here by the Skeleton King. Fox, I believe, is almost at his level 6. He's 400 XP away, so that's one more spider plus a bear in one corner. He'll be level 6. There you're poking away at the lizard. Skeleton King just hit level 5.
Consider it done.
See, that's why you need this ward, because if you don't auto attack the bear doesn't die from your spell. Area managed to get this lane stacked. It would disappear. This could be bad news for Team Willamja if she can manage to stack it one more time. I don't think they'll let her. The lizard's coming for her. They're not going to let it happen. Fox just hit level 6. Looks like Skeleton's going to sneak around here. Alina gets death raid. A little slow on the stun. Ice goes out on the scale. Fox is coming. He ults the Melina to save her life. She might still go down. She's still going down for it. No, he ices her in the... Okay, she gets firepulled. Lizard's getting doused into their base. He needs to use his heal so he doesn't die to the scale. Melina freezes him in the tower. He's going down for it. The area dives it, but she's out of mana. They're going to go back here. The creep's chasing them, though. It's getting hard for them to teleport. Melina can get a slow off here. She can take one down, I think. Is she within range? Area TP's in the bushes. Just keeps running. Melina slows her. And they decide to go for the dragon. Goldfur, this fox hero, is actually very good taking like dragons and things, because you can throw that heal on one of your teammates and then you can just walk back and forth when it bounces between you. Alright, so you may have lost me there for a second, and that is because my recorder app stopped working. It was kind of a sketchy download, so I'm not going to keep using it. So Lizard's got the dragon buff here. This could be a rough fight for Jofi here. He does get silenced before he gets his ult off. He's going to go down for that. He buys back. Fox goes down. Fox also buys back.
Kill streak.
They need to make sure that their Fox doesn't get caught in that ultimate. But the problem is they don't really have real much of a way to stop it. Melina can slow him, but Scale has bought speed scrolls, so that slow isn't going to be very effective. She can't stun him either, because if you stun a skeleton, you also get stunned if he's using his spells correctly, which he is. Oh no, we left one. No! No, Willamja, no. That's sad. I'm trying to take it. Doing a considerable amount of damage, but not before Team Willamja can get it. Okay, this is how you want your fight to start if you're playing Fox. Okay, Boss. Boss is OP here. He's nerfed. Takes him, pretty much kills Jofi's entire team. Jofi buys back. Lizard gets death raid. They were trying to kill the boss, I think.
to play.
They're going to try to contest it without the lizard. The lizard is on his way. The silence comes out onto the Melina and the fox. Ult comes out from the scale. Area hits the fox. Melina goes down. Lizard's going to have to 1v3 here. He dives in, kills it. He misses the Skeleton King. He does ult the scale and the area, takes them both down. Okay, so he's going to try to kill the boss. It doesn't look like he's going to be able to do that. He is forced to retreat. That was a huge play for 229's team. He almost had the Skeleton King, too. If he would have gotten that, that would have been just ginormous. But before the game, they wanted to switch the team names from Walamja to 229. And I think I'm seeing why. Having some recording issues over here. I do hope it captured that. Okay. So they're gonna try to go up for the boss here. Melina's getting gone on here. Stuns the area, but it's in vain. Uses her blink, but it does not save her. Lizard's doing something. Okay, Scale's trying to get their ward out. He takes out their ward.
Yes.
This is actually a great matchup, because as long as the fox doesn't get silenced by the skeleton, the fox can keep his team alive or kill the opposing team. He does have a lot of mana and not a lot of magic damage. I'm not sure if I agree with his build. They are going to trade Dragon for boss. Thought they were doing a pretty good job contesting it. I don't know if that's necessary, but they do make the decision. But yeah, like I was saying, Goldfur here has opted for 3 mana items, and only one of these gives him attack. So they seriously need this guy to get some more gold. Looks like they'll be finishing, I'm guessing, in Arrogance still, unless they're... Nope, they are opting for a pendant on the fox. This is not the build I was expecting to see from the fox. I was expecting to see a Bone Flame, and then you blink on the area and take her out. But he is opting for a pendant to keep someone alive. The thing is they deal a lot of AoE damage. So pendant might can save one of your guys, but it won't win you the fight.
Ready to strike.
Because what do you pendant off of this? You can't pendant off this silence. You just have to not get caught by it. He is opting for damage on the skeleton
Consider it
with an axe, and it looks like he's getting a heal sword here. Not a lot of armor. However, I don't think they can afford to focus him first, despite him not having any armor. Phone. Jofi will not make it. Oh, he blinks down the cliff. He's going on him. Okay. So he fireballs him, and he blinks back up the cliff. He almost died to the fireball there, but not quite.
ready to strike.
It shall be done.
So it appears though Melina is opting for a tunic. Most likely to tunic the area if she gets caught. Because items can work through silence, if I remember correctly.
Your health is fading.
Melina almost dying. Lizard is dying. Melina almost gets caught out there. My old phone, it snaps to people if they teleport. So right now I have Melina selected. If she teleports back to base, it auto snaps to their base. So just know that that's not me doing that. Skeleton King sneaking over again. He's just not going to make it in time. I do believe that Lambja's team is lacking in the damage category. Especially with this pinned choice on the Fox. Melina does finish her Arrogance Cloak, so that can deal with magic defense for both of them. Lizard just kind of sneaking around on this area here. Skeleton King's coming up. Looks like they're about to get surrounded. King is diving. Nope, he decides against it. He almost gets caught out there, but he manages to get away a split second before the lizard holds. The Fox is nearly out of mana. I don't believe they have him the mana tab, so they have thought this through very well. They target the Fox first. Okay. And it works. We're gonna chase the scale, but I don't think we'll be able to catch him. Unless he does that. He tries to go for the kill onto the area, onto the Melina. And it would look as though he's not gonna get it. Okay, so them targeting the Fox there, I think was actually a mistake, because he doesn't do a lot of damage, especially with that pendant build. And with their healing sword, I think they should just target down the lizard or the Melina, either one actually, and just try to get your skeleton to try to silence whoever would be preventing that from happening. Scale a little bit behind her. They don't really want to contest this without him there. They're going to try anyway. Area tries the last hit. Oh, this is brutal. Okay. So he double silence, double ult onto the team. Lizard does take out the area. He turns the fight around. It does look like Scale is going to get caught. There's the end of Scale. I'm going to be honest, with that skeleton ult coming out, I was not expecting Lambja to win that fight. They were so grouped up and their whole team was silenced. That was incredible. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe I'm just tired right now or something, but this pendant build is working out really well. So, Skeleton King bought a ring. Curious to what that's going to build into. Probably a pendant. So, Scale has finished his silence. And Melina is also working on a pendant. Looks like they're going for a gank onto the area. Getting gone on her. They're gonna sneak around. They see her there. She dodges the slow, but they're still gonna go for it. Into the tower. He gets a 3-man silence off. Silences the Fox, but not before he gets his ultimate off. They focus down the Fox. They do take him out. Lizard dives the area, kills the area. Ice goes out onto the King. They focus onto the Scale. Slow onto the scale. They're going to disengage here, it looks like. Gonna get a TP back. She's gonna get death rate. Yeah, there's the death rate. He might be able to find a kill here onto the Melina. This would be huge if he could. And he does.
Revenge.
So Lizard probably just gonna go hit the spiders. He does. So Melina almost has her pendant finished. Jofi is quite a bit further from the pendant. An area is working on what would appear to be Hades. Boss is back. Impeccable timing on 229. He does have a Farsi though, so he's not going to be able to ward it out. Melina is still down for 20 seconds. They're going to have to 2v3 this if they want to pull it off. He bolts the king. He's doing a ton of damage. He almost takes him out. He does take him out from the boss. He turns to the area. Some god tier gameplay from this movie. Oh no, he tries to dash during the root.
Revenge.
Melina manages to find one, but she's gonna die for this. Unless the Fox can make it. Fox is coming to try to save her, but not her. While this is happening, Catapult Wave is shoving into their tower. This could actually take down their tower. Or do a significant amount of damage to it. No, this creep wave will stop it. With their area down, these two will have a very rough time trying to take this boss out. So it looks like we will have another 3v3 fight coming out up here. Or at least a 2v3. Melina's cooldown on her revive is 20 more seconds in this area. It's just dewarding their stuff here. Scale built an orb. That is weird. It's just plain weird. Area is about to make it up. They will finish it off before they can go. Dragon is back as well. Will they be able to take it before Team Jofi gets there? It looks like the answer to that is no. To that is yes. Skeleton King gets ulted by the Fox and dies. Stun's coming out onto the scale. With this dragon buff, this lizard is he's scary without the dragon buff, but with the dragon buff, he's an absolute horror. They're gonna die for this. Gets rooted, gets the slow off. And they decide to not move. Blizzard is working on either a Zealots or a Hades. Meanwhile, Jofi has just finished his pendant. I guess he's just checking the box. He's just sneaking to their side of the farm. Even though Fox will be up here shortly. I don't know what that was. It was interesting. It would look as though they are trying to kill their top there. Lizard will see them. He does get silenced, death buried, and ulted, iced, everything. Everything is used on that lizard. They want him gone. Buys back. Melina is about to. She's getting silenced. This king is out of mana. If they wanted to fight, this would be the time. They're not going to let that happen. Scale gets caught on the cliff there for a second. jumps. They're aware that they should not fight right now. So Melina's gonna go steal their creeps. Now with full mana, they're wanting to fight. They want to come fight these guys now. They're being very careful about how they choose their engagement. Team Willamja doesn't want to tower dive, but they don't want to fight if they don't tower dive, it would appear. That lizard is just so strong right now. And their silences aren't very effective for him. Their team is mostly composed of silences. They have the skeleton and Scale. And Scale can stun him. And I think that's what they're going to have to do if they want to win this fight. Try to silence the fox as much as you can. And then stun the lizard. They're going to try for a gank onto this Melina. He's going to cliff jump. Death Ray. The fox is there to save her if he wants to. And he does. Ice onto the Scale. Meanwhile, the lizard snuck around and killed the area. Does get slow off. It's hard to chase this combo, but they do it with a blink. He will die. Jofi will kill him. So Arya here just finished her Hades armor, and she's working on either a Cutlass or a Whispering. She wants this tower to die, and I do think that would be a huge factor if they could get the tower to die. Believe it or not, Team Jofi has more gold than Team Willamja, which it doesn't really feel like that in the fights, but that is how it is. Area just trying to block as much creep as she could. Hey Tsubaki, if you're watching this, block the bottom wave. Don't block the top wave. Dragon is back. Their lizard is not there yet, though. They're going for the boss, I see. It will be probably about 30 seconds off, so they will get the dragon for free and try to run straight up. So this bush hiding strat, they're not even going to go for it. But they really thought this composition through, because somebody on their team has a mana tablet. And so this fox has infinite mana. So this all those mana regen items at the start, I don't even think those were necessary. Especially since they had this tap on. They are going to hide up here. And Antinor is not hidden where he stands. Okay, there he goes. They're just going to try to kill someone if they come from the spider. How did they know they're there? That's interesting. They do see it. All three of them.
Time to play.
So Fox was just stacking that buff on them earlier, so they're all taking reduced damage. Might have to use my old phone, because this phone is like stuttering a lot. It should be fine for at least this game. Still waiting for the boss. Jofi hiding in the tower here. Each team, it would seem, is too scared to separate. If you get picked off at this stage in the game and don't have a rune, it might just be game over. So each team playing very, very carefully here. Tsukaki is trying to get their tower to die. Trying to get the absolute last hit before they die. I don't think they quite timed this correctly. They've been up here for like 2 minutes. Unless that's their strat, they're just gonna hold the boss till the boss comes back. That's smart. Yeah, she's taking the creeps for it. If she wanted to knit her wave push in, that would be smart. Well, I'm just picking at things now. They do take the boss down. They just waited up there. In Team 229 Malamja, did not contest. I mean, not 229, Team Jofi. No kill is going to come out from that. Skeleton was hiding there, but she's not going to chase that far enough. So this has become quite the game here, actually. Especially with this series of best of 3, I'm looking forward to this. Lizard does take down the tower here. So this is the moment that decides the rest of the game. This fight right here decides how the rest of this game goes. If they can hold and get the bonus from that creep, the advantage will start going to Team Jofi. They're hitting that lizard with all they got, but with that fox behind him, they just simply can't hurt him. They do get a beautiful 3-man silence off. He does get hold, but doesn't manage to take anyone down. Lizard's jumping onto the area. Area will be falling. They all 3 buy back. But again, they have infinite health from the fox, and with that tablet they have infinite mana, which means more infinite health. The fox is trying to keep his distance, get the heals off onto the lizard, which is working. He will be diving. He won't suffer any consequences for it because he is just so tough through the fox healing. And this looks like game. They just can't hurt the fox. I mean, not the fox, the lizard. So GG Team Jofi for game 1. This is a 3-game series though, so they do have a chance for a comeback here.